Brusha's lore video has sparked so many questions among the player base. What could this video mean? Well, Reddit has so many predictions on what this video is trying to tell us. Could it be a new toon, a new lethal, or even something else? This Redditor has predicted that we might get a potential third lethal. Well, it has been over 1 year since our last lethal, which was Lethal Dial. I wonder if the dev team are planning on releasing a lethal every year. That would definitely spice up the gameplay. The Redditor goes on to say it starts with a D like Dial and Dandy. Plus, why would they make a character we already know so mysterious unless it's Delilah? Because at the end of the lore video, we can see that the first letter of the character speaking starts with D. It does make sense why the character speaking could be Delilah, because we have seen Delilah in many lore videos. However, this Redditor replied saying, well, I don't think it would be Delilah because they don't use Z's in their text writing. So my theory here, we are getting our first Lethal Twisted to have accent, and accent maybe is German. And this is replied saying or French. So there are a lot of players in the community theorizing that we will get a new Lethal Twisted, and this Lethal Twisted will have an accent maybe from Germany or French because of the Z's in the text. It reminds them of a European accent. As you can see, the character says zo and zis. It does have that European sound. There is a good reason why this mysterious character is not somebody we know of, because there are no playable toons that start with the letter D. It seems like only lethal toons start with the letter D. It wouldn't make sense if the mysterious character was Dandy, Dial, or Delilah, because we've seen these characters speak before. They don't speak the same way as this mysterious character, using Z instead of other letters in their text. So that supports the idea that this mysterious character could be a new addition to the Garden View crew. The mysterious character could be a snake type of toon, because if the use of Z's in the speech are not to emphasize the accent of the toon, then maybe the use of Z could be used to show that the toon has something to do with snakes, because it is a popular trope to make snake characters use Z and a lot of S's in their speech, because that's how snakes sound. Imagine a snake toon. We do have Twisted Dial that does resemble a snake, but we don't actually have a snake themed toon. And Dandy's World does like to use animals for toons. For example, Squirm resembles a caterpillar and Flutter resembles a butterfly. We could possibly get a snake themed toon. I was thinking something like Medusa. Maybe the Twisted could freeze toons in place that look at the Twisted. That would be awesome. And maybe the toon can turn to stone for a few seconds. That would be so creepy.